Kevin, I'm going to let you introduce the show because we always battle about this all the time. I'm going to let you introduce the show.
You're here.
Too late. Welcome. So I gave you a chance, and what do you do?
Yeah.
Blow. You look like LeBron and Cook. We'll get to that later. But listen, first of all, welcome to Uncle Bill the Twins. And we want to just, this is a sad day in basketball. Dr. Jerry Buss passed away. He's been the owner of the Lakers since when?
1979.
Yeah, 10 championships, drafted Magic,
Right. One of the greatest owners in all of sports.
I guess the big topic is All-Star game, right? What's everybody buzzing about?
They're buzzing about those 2 blocks that Kobe had on LeBron.
I mean, big blocks, right? I mean, big, like Rucker blocks.
Big time blocks. They came at key moments in the fourth quarter, okay? Because in the fourth quarter, the first 3 quarters, there's dunks, there's no defense, right? The All-Star game is all about fun, all about the fans.
Right.
In the fourth quarter, it's about winning. And obviously Kobe cared a little bit more about winning than LeBron because...
Telegram, surprise, surprise.
LeBron goes up for the jump shot thinking, it's an All-Star game, about to knock this jumper down, and Kobe says, no thanks. And they go the other way, and it was a key moment in the game, 2.5 minutes to go, and that's what propelled the West to win the game.
Yeah, so far, I mean, this is what makes things so ironic because Jordan had just said if he had to choose, he would choose Kobe over LeBron.
5 beats 1. 5 rings is better than 1, according to Michael Jordan.
And I think that stare that Kobe did after the dunk, the block, he was just like, yeah, 5 to your 1, boy.
That's right.
Did you think he said boy? Really?
Yeah, I think he did. I think he degraded him.
He's not a man yet. But the interesting thing, though, was the response of the crowd.
Right.
It was almost like you were right down here. By the way, when I said right, we're in Harlem, USA. The Rucker tournament is right down the street. And during the summer, if you're here, literally, you could hear the crowd, woo! And that's what that sounded like. When Kobe blocked him, you said, woo!
Yeah, but I guess the question I have for you guys is this. So, Jordan said he would choose Kobe over LeBron because of the rings.
Right.
So the question I have for you guys is that, now obviously we're talking about career, okay? Right. Kobe's career is better than LeBron's. He has 5 rings to 1. He's got 30,000 points already.
Some people would debate that, but go ahead.
Right, yeah. But I'm saying if we're talking about Kobe at his absolute best, the best he's ever played, at his peak of his prime, and LeBron right now, which I believe he's at the peak of his prime, who would you take in that situation? Which is different than just comparing their body of work. Who at their best was better? And that's where I think LeBron might have a case.
Well, I think that's an interesting topic, and I think the question is you taking him for a season or are you taking him for a game? Because for one game, I think I might take Kobe because he is the Black Mamba. But I think it's an interesting
How about
debate.
for a season?
For a season
at their best.
Yeah, I think for a season.
Which one are you taking? Who's going to win your championship?
You might have to take LeBron because I think LeBron has the chance to be the best player of all time without 6 rings.
Yeah, but
you're saying that you would take LeBron over Kobe. That's what you basically just said.
I'm saying that I think LeBron has a chance to do something that Kobe didn't have a chance to do, which is he could be the best player of all time without winning the 6 rings. I think if LeBron wins 4,
it's impossible.
Because he's got the MVPs, he's got his stats will be better.
Yeah, but Jordan has MVPs.
He will have the stats over Jordan.
Jordan's got tons of MVPs.
He will have the PER over Jordan, and it's gonna be, and he's not gonna have to win the rings because his body of work is gonna be.
Well,
better.
I have the final word on this, and I'm right. And you're right.
What do you think, America? What do you think?
Yeah, and do we care? All right, so what about college hoops?
I think the big story is Nerlens Noel, the Kentucky forward, projected #1 draft pick, in the upcoming draft, tears his ACL, and I think for me that's what it rethinks the whole one and done rule, which I think is silly because you're not getting an education and you're taking away a prime year that Nerlens Noel could be earning in the NBA.
Right.
The average NBA career is only 4 years, and now his draft stock could fall.
Right.
I mean, it could affect his whole career.
It's the same with Clowney on South Carolina football.
Right.
The same thing.
Star.
He's ready to go. He'd be a top 3 pick, and it's the system. It's the NCAA system. If you think about it, the NFL and the NBA have the best farm league.
Plantation. Look at plantation.
That's what I'm thinking. It is a plantation. You got free labor to where you can see, I'm going to pick this one and that one because they're the strongest and the best.
Absolutely. And then, but the thing is that Spurrier, who to me is a football equivalent of Calipari, he's trying to encourage the guy Clowney to stay.
Right.
Clowney wants to take it off and say, well, you know what, my chance would be better if I would just sit it out and he get drafted.
Well,
And Spurrier said,
You
no.
can't blame Spurrier. Spurrier's trying to do the best thing for his team.
But for him,
and guess
right.
what? But Clowney should be thinking for himself. If he's thinking about Spurrier and the team, then that's his own problem. If he's thinking about himself and the best for himself, as Spurrier's doing, then
Yeah,
he would sit out.
Well, if you were Clowney, what would you do?
I wouldn't be a clown. I'd sit out. If I Clowney, leave.
Yeah, don't be a
sit
clown.
It out.
Sit the
Don't be a
season
clown.
out.
Sit the season out.
And Nerlens Noel, wishing you a speedy recovery.
Merry
and I still
Christmas,
hope you
baby.
can.
Anybody have any raging final thoughts about any particular thing?
Final thought.
Yes.
We talked about it a little bit earlier, but ironically, yesterday was Michael Jordan's birthday. It was on the same day as the All-Star game, which was very cool. At his Hall of Fame speech, he said at the end of his speech, he said, don't be surprised if you look up and I'm 50 years old and you see me back in the NBA. So we'll see. I still think he could still be effective in today's NBA.
He could probably block LeBron's shot. All right, guys.
Well, we're getting the website up, wcrodent.com, and we're going to give our comments. Kyle's going to start doing some blogs, and we'd love to hear your thoughts and what you think and any topics you want us to get onto.
Okay, all right.
All right.
Sounds good.
Cheers to that. Take 97,000.
Take 90.
Was great. That was a great last take.